Hello, hope you're doing great. So today I'm gonna be reacting to Rory Gallagher, Sin, Kicker, and the Last of the Independents. This is live at Montreal's Jazz Festival 1979. Um, so yeah, this is like 11-minute song, and I think that this is the third time that I try to begin to record a video because obviously I having problem with my page, so I had to restart the computer. But anyway, so I don't know this artist. Um, Obviously, probably you're gonna be thinking, "Oh, John, come on, you have a master degree on classical guitar performance. How do you don't know all these artists?" Well, in reality, when I was in my bachelor and master degree, I focused. I was the main thing that that attracted me was the metal music. And if it was not metal or rock, I was like, whatever. Mainly metal, right? And that's why, you know, Ingrid Malmsteen was the one that I like most of the time. And it was, the music is like hard rock, I would say. That's what I think, right? But neoclassical, right? And, neoclassical have a lot of heavy stuff and also, Dream Theater, whatever, right? Time Requiem. But yeah, no, I hear Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, all this stuff, and I'm like, whatever. Right? The only one I was John Petrucci, and it was because it was Dream Theater, and even that I haven't heard like solo project from him. But there's a perfect time for everything, and I think that this time is good for me to react to all these new artists, and I'm glad that I'm doing it now because now probably my mental state, my maturity as a musician is very different from all those times. So I'm more open now to whatever genre, right? So let's do it. 11 minutes. It seems that a lot of the artists that I get recommended suggestions, I would say, are more than 10 minutes. So I guess that it's something beautiful, right? Artists at this type of level, right? Like virtuosos and progressive music and all this stuff. Music tend to be super long, so let it be. I guess, right? So 11 minutes. I'm gonna go straight to it and let's do it. Very rock, Okay, that was too fast. Wait. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm guessing that's the whole scene kicker. Let me just make sure that I reacted to the scene kicker. Let me see if I find another video. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So I reacted to the scene kicker. That's the one that I was gonna react. Because that's the one that the person asked me. The scene kicker. You saw over there. You saw my list of all the music that I'm, But okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that, right? So okay, that was really nice. I thought that I was gonna do like 11. So it's in that there's another song. Um, that was very nice. That was very energetic. Obviously, that's of course I begin to think about the beginning of rock music, right? Probably it was earlier, but this is what rock music sounds like: energetic, heavy. The how do you say, the stereotype, right? Like the jean jacket, the guitar all like messed up, right? Um, Also the sing, this, like for example, that intro when he's singing that loud note. So there's a lot of rock music elements, which it led me think that maybe there was a lot of bands inspired by this band, and obviously in these days I have done like a blues, like Voodoo Child from Stevie, is there's a blues, but it's heavy, and I can see where things goes from there, right? And here, for example, this sounds like a blues, but it stopped being a blues, and it's a little bit more energetic, and it's you begin to see, and of course I begin to think, well, for example, Metallica, but thrash metal. Well, I'm gonna say here it comes a combination of this and punk music, I would say, right? My apology if I'm wrong. Also, if I'm, let me know in the comment all the information, right? Because obviously I'm thinking, I'm saying what I'm thinking, right? Um, but again, solos are very nice. Um, uh, the performance by the guitarist, like him moving around, it reminded me a little bit of the AC/DC guitarist, and maybe he's inspired by guitarist AC/DC. I don't know who is inspired by whom, but it seems that there's like that the guitarist is the main leader, and the way that the front man of the bands, right? But yeah, no, that was really nice. That was really nice, and it's really nice to listen to this music. In the beginning, I say it's rock and roll. It was rock music. Who knows, right? I had to categorize, right, because that's part of my chibamba, right? saying what in the music, my reaction. And of course, I always try to like put music into categories, and you know, yeah. And then, for example, the bass is what like just okay, headbanging. But also his posture is really interesting, and it's very interesting to see how musicians were performing as a rock band and in the 70s, right? This is 79, and Metallica around this time it was beginning to do thrash metal, and but if you listen to Metallica first albums, I mean, it sounds a little bit like it's not it's it have a peculiar sound anyway. Yeah, it's nice to see this area of music that I'm not used to. um so yeah, that's pretty much my reaction. So thank you so much for your suggestion. I really appreciate it, and yeah, this is like continue with all this reaction. And yeah, let me know in the comment more story and how this connected. What legacy does this band left in music, right? I'm guessing it does inspire other musicians. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.